My name is Timothy Phelps, and I believe that everyone has obstacles in which they must overcome in life. I believe that everyone needs someone in their corner. And I believe that if you can truly change your mindset, you can change your life. Now, over the years, I have found that I was held back by a lot of things. I was held back by fear. I was held back by self doubt. I was held back by being negative, and I knew something had to change. Now, I'm going to show you something here. This is a picture of my kids. My three kids are my life. They mean so much to me. Growing up and just hating my childhood, I wanted to be able to give them so much more. And I want to be able to show them love because they truly are my world. It means so much to me on the legacy and the empire that I can build to leave for my kids. And just making sure that along my journey that I'm showing them love, that we're having experiences that will be remembered forever. This picture here is actually a picture that we took when we went down southern Kentucky and went to a swinging bridge. And we had such a great time. And I remember thinking on the road trip down how much I loved just being with them and having experiences with them and knowing that these experiences and these times that we spend together are the things that they will remember. These are the times that they truly feel the love that their daddy has for them. These kids are my world and the reason that I do everything. But along this trip, I also remember thinking about how over the years, there's been so many times that I've not been the example that I needed to be for them. You know, maybe because I was allowing my fears and self doubts and negativity to stop me from being the best person that I can be and to be able to truly reach the heights that I needed to reach to be able to truly build my empire and the legacy that I leave for them. Also, there were times that I was held back from special moments with them because of my mindset. And honestly, it's heartbreaking to think about it. How many of y'all have kids? And if you do have kids, how many of y'all can relate to maybe sometimes not feeling good enough, sometimes not feeling that you're doing everything you can for them because you're being held back, whether it be thinking about the past and dwelling on the past and the negative things that's happened in your life, or whether it be, not believing in yourself enough, or maybe you're stuck seeing the world as a negative place and the people around you as negative, and it's held you back from truly getting to enjoy experiences. and truly showing them the love that you have. My kids are my life. And it just breaks my heart to think that there's been times that I've allowed myself to not truly be the person that I need to be for them. But I knew there had to be a change. I had to make a change. So I began studying different people, learning from different people, doing everything I can to improve myself so that I could truly be the man and the father that I needed to be for my kids. I didn't want anything to hold me back from building a legacy that I could leave for them. So I want to take a moment and just talk about what I said that this video today would be about. And that's how thinking about a car ride can truly give you a whole new way of seeing things and can help you to live your most epic life. As I said, whenever I was on the road and I had my kids in the back seat, I got thinking about the things that was holding me back. And, I know that I've spent a lot of my life focusing on the negative things that happened to me in the past. And I allowed those things to hold me back because they get in your head. Traumatizing situations mess with your head majorly. But you have to be able to learn how to overcome this, how to overcome the odds. So think for a moment about driving down the road, and this car ride represents your life. You've heard me say it plenty of times. You can't tend to drive into the future looking through the rearview mirror. Folks, if we are focusing on that rearview mirror and our focus is up there in that mirror looking back, we're not focused on what's ahead. And if we're not focused on what's in front of us, what's going to happen if we're in that car? We're surely to crash and burn. Same thing goes in life. If we're trying to live life, but we keep focusing on that rearview mirror, we keep focusing on the things in the past, then the things in our past are controlling us. The things in our past are destroying us and not allowing us to live our most epic life. Clean your windshield and focus on the road ahead. We should only be looking to the past to see how far we've come and to make sure that we're not making the same mistakes that we did in the past or allowing ourselves to get back in situations like we allowed in the past. Now, I know some things were beyond our control because sometimes, even when you're focusing on the road ahead, things can get bumpy. But we have to keep looking forwards. We have to keep making decisions based upon what is right in front of us. And like I said, there are times when things are going to get bumpy. The road is going to get bumpy. And when they do, be willing to go off path. Be willing to take chances. Be willing to take risks to get to where you need to be. If the road gets bumpy, things aren't working that you're doing, and you just continue on, then again, you're setting yourself up for an accident. You're setting yourself up to be able to see the negatives. You have to be willing sometimes to go off path. They say don't take the path that's set, but be willing to go off path and leave a trail. When life gets bumpy, we have to be willing to take chances, to go off the path, do whatever it takes to continue on and live your most epic life. There's been times in my life where I felt like, you know, is this really the life I'm living? Is this all there is for me? But it wasn't. It wasn't all that there was. I just had to be willing to sometimes take chances and to truly go for the dreams that I had, such as real estate. When I got involved in real estate, man, that was scary. Walking away from one of the best paying jobs I'd had, going into the unknown. But I knew it was a dream and I had to do it. And even after taking that chance, things seemed a little rocky at first. Again, I had to go off path and take a chance. And then everything got better. Now there's always going to be bumpy roads, like I said. Just be willing to go off path. Now, another thing along a car ride, what can happen? Things can happen with your car. You can break down. You can have a flat tire. But if you get those flat tires in life, if your car breaks down along your journey, you have to take care of it right away. Just like my wonderful clock here, the time is now. The time is now. We cannot sit here and things go wrong and just give up. We can't just sit on the side of the road and just give up to lay over. We're going to get knocked on our backs along the way sometimes, but guess what? You're still looking up at the stars. Get back up, keep going, fix the broken car, fix the flat tire. Take care of it now. The longer you wait to take care of a situation that seems negative, the harder it's going to be. If you continue driving on that flat tire, it's going to be more costly to fix it later on. Take care of that now. Now, another thing along your journey is there's going to be plenty of people that come and go. You're going to meet a lot of people. You're going to have friends. You're going to have your family, your loved ones in your car, such as your kids. We don't want to get wrapped up so much in the drive that we forget to love on our passengers along the way. Love on those people that are with you on your journey. Be willing to stop sometimes and have experiences with those people, those passengers along the way. Our kids will remember those experiences, those times that we spent time with them and truly be with them. It's so hard, or it's so easy, I should say, to get wrapped up in work and life and the struggles and the finances, and to get so wrapped up and worrying and stressing about things that we lose track of what's really important, that we lose track of ensuring time with our loved ones. I always say to put those things on your calendars just like you would any other appointment and stick to them. Make sure that you're devoted to that time with them. Just like you wouldn't be with a client and doing 58 million other things. You want to make sure that you are there, all of you, that you are there. Put your phones down. Spend time with those people, those passengers along your journey. Love on them. Let them see, let them feel how much they mean to you. Let them feel it. Let them see it. We're not promised tomorrow for us or anybody that's in our lives. If our passenger didn't make it until tomorrow, would you know that you did everything to love on that passenger along the way? Would you feel confident in that? Or would you have regrets? Folks, we don't want to live in regret. We're not promised tomorrow, and we have to make sure that we are doing everything in our power along our car ride, along our journey in life to live our most epic life and ensure that we're loving on our passengers along the way. We don't want regrets. We don't want them. I watched a video yesterday that talked about that the richest place in the world is the graveyard. And man, how true is that? There's so many people that go throughout their lives with all these dreams and that go through life with family and loved ones, and they regret not having those moments with them. There's so many ideals and so many great opportunities that die along with somebody, that die along with people every day. People on their deathbed wishing that they did something different. Folks, I don't know about you, but when my time is up, I don't want to have regrets. I don't want to wonder what if. I want to know that I lived my most epic life, that I didn't allow things to stop me. I didn't allow my mindset to hinder and to stop me from reaching my goals, reaching that success. I don't want to regret not spending time with my loved ones, for not giving my kids all that I could. I don't want to have those regrets. And you shouldn't either. Now, I hope that you think about your car ride. As we've discussed in this video today, I hope that you truly think about it. Are you focusing on the past? Do you need to stop focusing so much on that rear view mirror? Do you need to clean your windshield and focus on the road ahead? Is your road a little bit bumpy? Maybe you need to take a different path, to go off course. Be willing just to take a chance and take a risk in life to follow your dreams. Do you find that you struggle loving on the ones in your life that mean the most to you? Maybe because you're getting wrapped up in things. Or maybe you're so focused on maybe the work aspect that you're not taking time to truly love on your friends and your family, your kids. Maybe you're not truly experiencing life. You're just purely living it, but you're not really experiencing it. You're just cruising along and you're not loving it. I hope that you take time to truly think about your life and work on the areas that you need work on. And if you find that the reason that you're not living your most epic life and that your car ride isn't going as smooth as it could be, if you're finding that the reason for that, if you're laying awake at night just wishing things was better, you're finding yourself thinking about how bad life is. You're finding yourself wishing that you had taken chances, but you know that it scares you. If you find yourself looking down upon yourself, you don't love yourself, you don't believe in yourself, I want to be there for you. I want to be in your corner. You know, I do everything I do for my kids and the legacy that I can leave for them. But I also want to make sure that I'm leading by example for them and I'm working on all these things for them in hopes that they will also follow my example. I want to also be there for you. I want to help you in overcoming the things that are holding you back, to shatter the mental blocks that are keeping you from living your most epic life. Now, I have created so many different things recently so that I can truly be there for each and every one who need that. Now, you can definitely try to do it on your own. And I hope that you take, if that's the case, I hope that you take the things that we discuss and you truly think about it and you work on the areas that your life is currently needing the most work on. Work on the top thing. Don't get overwhelmed by trying to do it all. Work on one thing at a time because it's easy to get overwhelmed. But I want to be there for you as well. One thing that I have created is my Epic Coaching Program. Now, I'm currently working on the Founders Club for that. It's brand new. And man, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be included. We're going to do live monthly events. And if you can't make it live, I understand. We'll make sure that we live stream it as well. We're going to be working on creating challenges to help people that need to overcome certain obstacles in their life. These challenges are going to be designed to help you with specific things. And if there's something that you struggle with, you're going to be able to take advantage of these challenges. And I'm so looking forward to that because I know challenges is something that I use in my own life to help me in overcoming a lot of things in my past, a lot of the situations that I've came to. There's also going to be a private Facebook group that's only going to be for the coaching members. This group's going to be absolutely amazing because you're going to have a group of like-minded people there to help you along the way as well, to help lift you up, support you. And of course, I'm going to be there to help everybody and support everybody as well. And I will be going live throughout the week to be able to help motivate and also give tips on how to overcome certain situations. We're going to have a monthly topic that we're going to focus everything around, including our live events. And man, it's going to be absolutely epic. And then we're also going to have an accountability call, because one of the greatest ways of overcoming things and moving forwards and being able to live your most epic life is not only having a support system and a group of like-minded people, but also having some people to hold you accountable. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, this coaching program is something that we are going to be offering. Now, the pricing on this is going to be $597 for 3 months, $997 for 6, $1297 for 9, or $1499 for 12 months. But I want to do something for everyone who watches this over the next week. I want to do something for you. And I want to give you a chance to get 1 month of the coaching absolutely free, to be part of the Founders Club, free of charge. All I ask is that you give honest feedback for joining. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, I would love for you to either private message me, or of course you can leave a message below, and I'll make sure that I get you the information and get you the code to be able to get this free of charge for 1 month. Again, this is something that we're going to sell for $14.99 a year. And I want to give it to you free for 1 month. So most definitely, if you're interested, leave a message below, a comment, or you can private message me, either way, because I want to be able to be there for you. 1 month for free with honest feedback. I knew there were many things in my life that was holding me back. And I knew I couldn't do it on my own, which is why I started following people who had been through similar situations. I started following people who had been successful. I started working alongside them so that I could better myself. Some of the things that I learned along the way truly helped change my life, and I want to be able to do the same for you. Once I started living my life and trying to live by example, living in the present, working on truly changing my mindset to overcome self-doubts. For someone who didn't believe in themselves enough to be able to be on video or talk in public, and now doing it all the time to help other people to overcome the same situations. I've been there. I know how it feels to lay in bed at night and wonder, is this truly the life? Is this truly the way I want my life to be? I know that feeling, and it's heartbreaking. It can kill you inside, and I don't want that. I want to show you how you can truly live your most epic life. As I discussed earlier about the video that I watched, the most rich places in the graveyard. Because so many people die, never following their dreams, never living and truly experiencing life. I don't want to die with regrets. I want to live my most epic life, and I want the same thing for you. I want to thank everybody who did tune in today. I've seen many people that came on, some that left, some that stuck around. And I want to thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be here for you. Even if you never sign up for any of my coaching program, if you never sign up for any of the courses that I have, or you never attend any of the events, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to be here for you. And I want to continue doing these little free broadcasts, because I know that I can help you. And I want to have the chance to be able to help as much as possible. I don't want to end up in the graveyard with regrets, and I don't want that for you either. It's time we live our most epic life.